welcome to possibly our most important two games of the save yet. We're playing Cork City at home and away from home, of course. Both of the legs are going to be live commed in this episode. We had a game in between against UTA Arad, who, of course, you may remember were our main rivals in the first season in the second division. We beat them 3-1 at home. It was a very tight game. We conceded the goal in the 4th minute already. George Pop scored it, but luckily in the 14th minute, Ferrero equalized, and an Owaida brace in the second half secured the win for us. We're in 4th right now. Again, a really good start to the season. Only one loss. We're on 5 unbeaten. But today, a different story. Today is a different league. It's the Europa League, Europa League 2 to be precise. There are two other Romanian clubs also playing in this round. Let me see. Cluj are playing Hajduk Split from Croatia, who at the start of the save have a lot of good youngsters. And the other Cluj, CFR Cluj, are playing FC Sion from Switzerland. So I think both of them should be able to win their games as well as us. So let's get straight into the starting 11. Yeah. Why is my head not working? So here we are, starting 11. Well, what can I say? Is this? No, it's not the same because Retibi, of course, is injured and Lupu is injured as well. So Kudokins comes in at right back, which moves Ferrero up right mid, and Biskup comes in for Lupu. The other 9 are the same. I mean, why change a winning team, right? As the cliche goes. So, let's not hesitate any longer. Let's get straight into the game. And let's give the guys a pep talk, of course. And if we win these two games, we finally make it to the actual European tournament, our first ever actual European tournament. The group stages of the Europa League 2. I mean, I'm very excited. I am very excited because, as I've said over these seasons, and Lampulic puts us in front already after 70 seconds. I mean, if this is only a little bit of what's to come of the coming 90 minutes, we should be in for a fun game. We get another chance here in the 8th minute. Pisk with a corner kick. Sadly, it's not the 2-0. But yeah, as I said, from the first season that we made it to the top league, I already said I want to take this team to Europe, and now we finally have the chance to actually make it to the European tournament instead of only the qualifying rounds. Because normally the qualification rounds don't get looked at as the actual European tournament. So if we win these two games, we actually finally make it to our first ever European tournament. I mean, I keep on rambling on about it, but I'm so excited for it. Ferrero has the ball here on the right hand side, and he's brought down. That's a penalty. It's a penalty in the 9th minute. Owaida probably to take it. Number 21 going for his, I don't know how many penalties he's already taken, but he's put it in. It's 2-0. It's his 5th goal of the season, though. It's probably his 3rd penalty, I think. We're up 2-0 after 8.5 minutes. I did not expect this coming into this match. And that's 3. Oh my god. Only 2 minutes later and we're up 3-0. Let's take a look at the other teams. Is that Chicxureta? Chicxureta are also playing against FC Lorient from France, and they're leading away from home 1-0. So that's very good. Université Cluj are still drawing against Hajduk Split. Oh my god, that's 4. And CFR Cluj is still drawing as well. So 2 Romanian teams are ahead and 2 Romanian teams are drawing. We're up 4-0 after 17 minutes. 2 minutes later, we get another free kick. And that's 5. What the hell is going on? What is going on right now? I mean, I couldn't be happier. We've made it to the group stage. They're not gonna get back from this. They're not gonna score 5 freaking goals. We finally made it. I'm so proud of the players. I'm so happy that we finally made this. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I can't even speak one sentence and we get another chance or even another goal. And it's insane, we're up 5-0 after 17 minutes. No, that's not right. After 19 minutes. I mean, those other 2 minutes were very important to notice. We're up 5-0. I, as I said, I did not expect this. I mean, Cork City, as I showed you guys, their value is only 5.45 million. And let me just see, they have 2 players suspended and 1 injured. Only for 1 match, sadly. So they do have those players for the next match, but I doubt that they are going to get 5 goals against us in Ireland. But anything could happen. So it could happen. We could still go out, but I don't see that happening. Celaro picks off the ball off of his opponent. Ferrero now again on the right hand side just goes for it, and it's 6-0 after 43 minutes. What a shot by George Celaro, and what an assist by Ferrero as well. Oh, it's the other way around. I'm sorry. An assist by Celaro and the goal was by Ferrero. I'm not paying enough attention, even though we're leading 6-0. I mean, we've had 9 shots on target. 6-0 it is probably a little bit too much. Doubt that we deserve 6-0, but I'm not gonna complain. Let's take a look at the other team. Shikshireda are now drawing 2-all. Well, it's away from home against a good side, so they should be happy with that, I think. And Cluj are still drawing, and CFR Cluj are in front as well against Sion. So it's actually not looking too bad for all 4 Romanian clubs. I'm not sure why I tell the guys not to get complacent. I mean, we're up 6 goals. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen in the second half. They might score 5. But as it stands right now, we are pretty much sure to go through to the next round, to the group stages. Just going to mention it again. I'm going to mention it every single time I get the chance to. And that also means that I'm going to tell you guys already the next episode. I can't tell you what date it's going to be, but I am going to tell you that it's going to be the first 2 matches of the group stages, and that's 7. Shilaru with his 2nd goal. Shikshireda are now behind, sadly. And Universitatea Cluj are behind by 2 goals, so that's not looking that good at all. We're up by 7, so we are looking pretty good. I mean, maybe we can give some of our goals to the other teams. Looks like they need it. Let's just get some fresh legs on there. I mean, you know what? Let's give Avram another shot. Doesn't really matter who I put in right now, right? I mean, I think we win this. I think we've got this in the bag. Not sure. CFR Cluj are still leading. Universitatea Cluj are trailing by 2, and Shikshireda are trailing by 1. But 3-2 away from home against Lorient isn't that result isn't too bad. I mean, they get 2 away goals, and if they win 1-0 at home, they still go through to the group stages as well. But we're not there yet. Alright, sorry guys for the cut. I got a call. I mean, why do I always get called when I'm recording a video? But we're 7-0 up. I almost forgot we're 7-0 up against Cork City. 10 minutes left in this first leg. And, you know, let's just give it our all in the final 10 minutes and see if we can get another 3 goals and make it 10. This could maybe be our biggest win in our entire history. That could have been 8. But this could be our biggest win yet. We're gonna have to wait and see and check that after this match ends, which it does right now. Cork City picking up 4 yellow cards as well. Their discipline is all over the place. I'm sorry, my throat is not working with me right now. It's not cooperating. Let me see. Shikshireda lost 4-2 in the end, so they've got their work cut out for them next week. Have to score at least 2 goals to have a chance to go through. Let me see. Cluj, same thing. Have to score at least 2 goals, and CFR Cluj do have the lead into next week, into the second leg. I love this 7th heaven. They do have the lead, so I don't know what I do not remember what I wanted to say, But let's just check our records and see what our biggest win is. There it is. It is that 7-0. That is actually our biggest win yet. Can we maybe... Our biggest win before this was either 6-1 or 5-0. But right now it's a 7-0 and it's in the European, in the Europa League 2 even. So I love to see that. So yeah. I think we've got a pretty good chance to make it to the group stages. To put it lightly, I think we stand a good chance. I don't know about the other Romanian clubs, but let me see how they are doing. They're out. They're in the Europa League playoffs. They won the first leg against the New Saints from Wales, I believe. So they could make it into Europa League. So that's good. Then we have Shikshureda, of course, now in Europa League 2. CFR Cluj dropped down from the Champions League to the Europa League. Oh, they had a very tough draw, so I can understand how they lost. They did get a draw against Red Bull Salzburg and against Austria Wien, or Austria Vienna. So that's pretty good. Obviously lost both of them, and now they are against Sion. Two Austrian clubs and now a Swiss club as well. So they're staying in the same region. But CFR Cluj are now in Europa League 2 as well. So Gazmetan are now in Europa League, and all the other clubs are now in Europa League 2. Curious to find out how many clubs are going to survive and make to the group stages. We'll see in a week's time. I'll see you guys when that game comes. So see you in a second. Alright, so we're back for the second leg against Cork City. I mean, it's pretty much a formality at this point. We're sure to be through to the group stages. We beat them 7-0 in the first leg. This is going to be the team. A few changes. Lupu is back in the side. Retibi is still injured, so Kudo can still right back. And Restrepo at left mid because Kyle is injured for 4 to 5 weeks, or 5 to 6 weeks even. We had one game in between against Stoja, and we beat them 3-0. Owaida with the first goal, Kaseb missed the penalty, then Kyle with the second goal, and Shane Buckley with the 3-0. I mean, I'm ecstatic about this season so far. We're in second place, only Gazmetan are in front of us, because they, let me see, what did I want to check? They've lost one game as well, but they've only drawn one game. We've drawn 2 games. So we are still close to first place, but on the other hand, we are still close to 6th place as well. So nothing yet to be too excited about. What we are excited about is about reaching the group stage of the Europa League 2, of course. Let's submit the team. Let's get straight into it. Let's just get it over with, to be honest. I mean, as much as I'm excited for playing in Europe, we're through. We won this. I mean, surely they're not going to come back from this. So let's just get it over with, like I said, and move on to the group stages. So Cork City have already gone on longer without conceding this match, and also I did indeed get the email saying that this was our biggest win ever. The record win before this was indeed the 6-1 in the first season. So yeah, happy with that 7-0, happy with that record. Also another record, Labrovic has overtaken, or no, he's equaled Brighton Labo's record of having played the most league games for us. It's 0-0 at halftime, by the way. Luckily we won the first leg, because if we would be drawing right now, we would be in a lot of danger, in a lot of trouble. But yeah, Labrovic equaled Labo's record of playing the most league games at 177, and the scary thing is Labrovic is only 25, and Labo was 29 already. So he has got a couple of years in him, unless we sign better keeper, of course. But Labrovic is gonna build on that record for sure. Let's get a few substitutions in, because I still want to get the win, because I still want to get those coefficient points. So let's try and push on for that winning goal here in the last 10 minutes. Let's go very attacking. Could cost us, but it's worth a shot. 23 away fans. Wow. And we're gonna draw it. Alright, so I'm not too happy with that. I am not too happy with that at all. In my opinion, we should have won it. I mean, there was literally not a single highlight. I mean, I know I said let's just get it over with, but I did not expect this at all. And CFR Cluj get knocked out on penalties. Schickschreda get knocked out by Lorient. And Universiteit Cluj get knocked out by Hajduk Split. That leaves one team over here. Where are they? Gosmington are through to the group stage of the Europa League, and we are the only team moving on to the group stages of the Europa League too. So only two Romanian clubs left in European football. We received 3 million euros as well. I didn't even check that, but that helps us out immensely because our finances, we are buying a couple of players, maybe a little bit too many players. But that 3 million really does come in handy. And what also does come in handy are those coefficient points. Let's take a look at that. We're already on 3 full coefficient points. And this would put us above both Russia and Turkey, and would move us up to 8th place, which would be insane. 7th place is a mile above that. But yeah, very promising indeed. Maybe I can check for the club as well. Let me just take a look. I believe we had 37 or something like that. Or not. Probably not, because I doubt that we would be this high. Let me just scroll down all the way to wherever we are. Is this us? This isn't us. This is Vitorul. Where are we? Where is FC Rapid? There we are, 259th place. We don't have 37 coefficient points. We have literally 7. But we're not even moving up. Alright, so I'm gonna check this after the group stages probably again. This one and the one for the nation, so you guys can also see how the country is going on in terms of where the league stands in terms of reputation and coefficient points. So as I said, the next episode is gonna be the first 2 group stage games. So that's gonna be probably beginning of next month. Let me see if I can check that actually. The stage will be drawn on the 29th of August. You know what? Let's do that draw in this episode. Because we're only 1 day away. Let's give the squad a couple of days off as well. I say a couple of days, I mean 1. So they're a little bit more fit for that game against CFR Cluj. CFR Cluj, to be fair, have also just played. So hopefully they don't rest their players and we have the advantage in that aspect. What was this? They actually sold a player for 6 million. Damn. Alright, look at that. Vitro have lost 18 players. We have lost 22 players. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at the draw. You saw I got the email. We've been seeded 2nd, so that's very good. Let's just get the first seeds out of the way. Why are there more for? Huh? Oh, there are only 3 seeds. Alright. What's going on? Oh, so it's not finishing the first seed. I don't know how this draw works. We haven't been drawn yet. But how? Damn, we have got only 7 coefficient points and we're seeded 2nd. So what groups would we like to get into? I mean, G is looking pretty good. as is H. Probably the group that we don't want is B. We don't want F. We don't want to face Wolfsburg. So B and F are two groups that we really want to avoid. We get into Group C. All right, so we got Sparta Prague, who are a pretty good team, and Levski. And I think we should beat Levski. Let me just take a look. Also from Bulgaria, they're two places behind Ludogorets, and we beat them easily. So with that logic, we should beat them. Sparta Prague are a good team, though. As you can see, their value also 53 million. So they're probably going to be favorites to top the group. And hopefully we can make it into second spot. Yeah, so let's move on with the draw. I'm very confused with how this draw works. Alright, so the teams that we can face are Aris, Tirol, Chirac, Bournemouth, Sabortalo, and Famalicão. Alright, so please don't let it be Bournemouth. Oh, thank God. Thank God, because if we would have gotten Bournemouth, I would have given us zero chance to move on to the next round. But with this draw, I think we do stand a chance. I don't know anything about Tirol, but their value isn't too good. I mean, pretty much what I do when I don't know a club at all is look at their value and look at where they are in the league. And they're in fourth in the Austrian Premier Division, behind Salzburg, obviously. Only 5 games played as well. They've already lost a couple of points. They beat Salzburg. Damn, alright. But yeah, that's going to be our group: Levski, Tirol, and Sparta Prague. Do I now also have the schedule? I do not. Maybe when I progress once. There it is. Alright, so now you know the next episode is going to be this game against Tirol and the game against Sparta Prague. So that's something to really look out for. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys for those first 2 group stage games. I hope you are just as excited as I am. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.